Well, good morning here from Alaska. And the reason why I'm doing this video is I actually received a email from Viking Bags asking me to give a glowing recommendation on the bags I purchased from them. And in return, they would send me a leather jacket. But I'm not concerned about the jacket as I am about an honest review. So I wanted to do my own video and stick it up. First time I've done a video, but anybody that is interested in purchasing Viking bags, I wanted to give you the pluses and minuses that I've seen so far. The bags themselves had about 5,000 miles on them this last riding season from the time I purchased them and stuck them on. I did purchase the two saddlebags first. They were out of the trunk bag. So that one has about 500 miles less on it than what the two saddlebags do. But I did eventually purchase a trunk bag and picked up a luggage rack to mount it to. And this is what I've seen so far after one riding season. So the bags themselves, I think, are a very nice quality bag or a look. I did get the 5-inch extended saddle bag to go on them. And, of course, the trunk. Now, the trunk is large enough where it will fit a full-size helmet. It is a fairly large compartment, as you can see. Gives you a nice handy pouch to stick your motorcycle paperwork into. And I'm still able to fit a full-size helmet along with a pair of riding gloves or face mask, depending on the weather, etc., and be able to store it with no problem. The saddlebags also have plenty of room to them, and I'm able to pretty much store anything I want as far as riding gear into the saddlebags. As you can see, they are quite deep, so you can fit a lot of stuff. This one is currently empty because it is all my emergency stuff with the gas, tools, and everything else, which I have pulled out. I have totally cleaned the bags. Of course, I'm doing my detail winter cleaning on the bike. I got them brand new. They look clean then. I cleaned them up now for the video. But the good points is I think they are a nice looking bag. The saddlebags I was completely impressed with, that the grommets and everything already came pre-drilled. All I had to do is move the old bag, put the screws back in, and the new bag was mounted. The trunk, when it came, the bottom of the trunk has just kind of a little leather seam, similar to this right here, that just covers up where they seamed it. This was coming off as far as quality control, so I had to glue that back on with some leather cement. There were some other little minor imperfections I had to do the same thing with on the trunk. But overall, like I say, the size in that was good. One thing I was unaware of when I purchased the bags, I got the saddlebags. They each come with one key. Now, the key itself does open up the lock. Both of them had the one key, and the one key fit both saddlebags. So when I finally purchased the trunk, I asked for a key to lock or key to light lock to go on the trunk. As you can tell from my key ring, I got two keys. Now, I have since found out since then, this key will also fit this bag, but it won't do the other one. And when I inquired about it, it was luck of the draw that the one key I had fit both bags, because it is almost impossible to get any bags with key-to-like locks. They don't do it. They don't offer it, and they can't even get you a lock replacement. So plan on a trip to the locksmith if you want to have key-to-like locks, which I plan on doing this summer. You will also only get one key. So with the one key, if you don't go down and get a copy of it made and you lock it or lose it, you are not getting into your saddlebags or your trunk without tearing something up. They don't give you 2 keys per lock, just one, and it's luck of the draw whether that key will fit your other locks or not. From what I understand, they are made in Mexico for Viking bags, and there is no way for Viking bags to supply a lock. I even offered to buy several different locks, as you can see from the inside here, hoping to get the same ones with the keys, etc. They will sell little parts, but you can't buy their locking set at all. They don't even offer that on their website. And just as a side note, this insert for the lid does not come with the bag, but it is a standard saddlebag lid insert, which I purchased afterwards and installed. The other thing I have noticed, this little plastic cover for the lock set, I actually grabbed it one day picking up my bag, and right here along the back, it cracked and up a heartbeat. Still locked, still closes, but just be aware, it is a very thin plastic. It is strictly a cover, and if too much pressure on that, it will crack on you. As far as their seat on the trunk, you can see is just a kind of just a regular flap, just to kind of cover it up. The seat itself is not a huge padded seat, but it does provide some support. Overall, my impression of the Viking bags is pretty decent. A lot of room, nice looking bag. I like how they look on the bike compared to the old buckle design. And as you can see, the lids actually go out instead of in, like the original manufacturer part with the bags. I just wish you had a little bit better selection as far as keys without going to a locksmith, because you will notice there's no open and close button. Basically, you have the key itself, and when you close it, it snaps shut. It is now locked. So there's nothing you do with the key to lock your saddlebags. It is just an automatic lock on the lid closing. And if your keys are lost or inside, again, you're going to have an issue trying to get back into your saddlebags. As far as the overall impression of them, would I purchase them again? Probably. I will say don't expect a whole lot of response if you do have an issue. I wrote an email about the trunk and the quality with the leather and having to glue down some of the stuff myself, and the quality on the locks, or trying to get a key to like, or getting extra keys or extra locks, and basically get no response whatsoever. I did the live chat, and the live chat with the customer service person was basically no help at all, and basically told me, well, there is no way to get a key to like lock set. It's one key, one lock. That's the only way they're made. I think all of us know out there you can have lock sets that are key to like, but it is not something that Viking Bags offers. It is strictly luck of the draw, whether you can get that or not. Other than that, that is my review of Viking Bags. So if you are interested in purchasing them, they do have them on the website. They were pretty fast shipping. They did box them pretty well. But like I said, there was some quality issues on the trunk. The saddlebags were absolutely perfect. But after, like I say, 6,000 miles of riding, the key and some of the little quality things on them, I can see are, I would consider something a little bit cheap for the amount you're paying for the bags. But as far as the outside and the looks, I think you're probably getting a fairly good purchase. Just beware of the drawbacks as far as customer service keys and maybe quality control. Could have just been luck of the draw with what I got. But that's my honest review of Viking bags. And these are mounted on a 2010 Road King Classic. So hopefully this gives you an idea if you're thinking about purchasing. And thanks for your time. Bye.